Hey everybody. So I'm going over today a few of my favorite mindfulness apps. Just going to walk you through, I have them right here on the screen. These are some of the apps I keep on my own phone. These are a lot of the apps that I recommend to individuals looking to be able to practice mindfulness skills with some type of technological assistance. So I'm just going to jump right in here. So the first one is the Zen Meditation Timer. It's a really simple meditation timer. Basically, the reason I like this one is when I want to sit and just have a reminder, a little chime, which goes off in the background. And I can set the time here. So I can go in, as you can see right here, and I can set the actual session that I'm sitting. I can set the time that the chime will go off. I can go over here and pick which one I'd like to have happen or what session I'd like to do. And I could obviously hit the meditation starter piece right here. What's nice is that the chime comes in every 10 seconds, 15, 20, whatever it is that you want, and it helps you to remember to check yourself. Are you actually focusing on whatever it is that you have chosen to focus on when you're doing your mindfulness practice? Remember that one of the biggest reasons why you do mindfulness, so that you can actually notice when your thought has shifted from whatever it is you're focusing on to some other thought, some other vision, some other earworm, some other song in the back of your head. This becomes useful as we practice it so that we can actually utilize this in conversations, in meetings, and in working on projects. Helps us to bring our focus back, which is obviously a benefit, but it also helps us to notice when we're no longer noticing what we focus or what we set out to focus on. So this is another one, very similar. It's much more simple than the Zen Meditation Timer, but once again, it's simply a ring or a ding. You can actually change it so it's a gong, it's a bowl, it's the chimes. It's completely up to you and your tastes. The reason I have this one on here is that I'm not sure that the Zen Meditation Timer is available for Apple, but the Insight Timer is. It's available both on the App Store and in Google Play. It's something, like I said, very simple. You can go into here and set the duration, set the interval bells, if you want an ambient sound, so you want sound in the background, and you can have an ending bell, which is different, lets you know that your time sitting is done. Remember that when you're practicing, initially 2 to 3 minutes is a great place to start. Up to 5 minutes, the people who meditate and utilize it often will do it for about 20 minutes. At least 20 minutes twice a day. And remember, this is something that we want to do every single day. Now, this third one is one of my absolute favorites. As you can see here, I have it installed on my phone. What's nice about this is that you're actually paying attention to this little circle here as it moves up and down this particular wavelength. And what this is representing is that the top is you're holding your breath. This is you exhaling. This is you holding the pause for a second, and then this is you inhaling. And you can basically watch this little disc as it moves along. You can, of course, set the amount of time right over here in the corner. You can keep track of what it is you're doing. This one, you have to have your eyes open, where the other two I've already reviewed. You don't have to have your eyes open. You can have your eyes closed, and you can just set it and let it run in the background. I do like this one when I'm having difficulty doing some of the mindfulness ones with my eyes closed. So this is a really nice one, and you can actually set the amount of time it takes you to take an in-breath, the amount of time it takes you to do the exhale, the amount of time you're holding after you've breathed in, and the amount of time you're holding as you exhale. It's, like I said, it's a great guide to help you control the breathing, and it is a simple, peaceful focus. And for some people, focusing on something, like visually focusing on something, definitely helps. This is one of the very first applications that I will recommend to people that are just getting started with mindfulness practices. And then the equivalent of this on Apple is this one right here. It's Breathe Plus Relaxation and Breath Training. What we can't see, or actually what you can see here, it's a little bit different. It's a lot like the last one, like this one right here, the Breathe app on the Android platform. But in this one, we actually watch these waves move up and down. So what's nice is it sets things up, and I have to scroll over here. You could go in, it's just like the other one. How long for the in-breath? How long will you hold the in-breath? How long for the exhale? How long will you hold after the exhale? You can set the colors however you like. You can have notifications set to remind you throughout the day to do this. You can do this on both platforms. And there's even tutorials in both of these to help you walk through it for the first time. But the difference between this one and the other one is that the other one, you're watching that little ball, this little ball right here, just go up and down. And on this one, you're actually watching the waves go up and down on your screen. So this will actually fill up and then it'll drop back down. All these types of tools are great at just helping you to develop a mindfulness practice. It's a tool, it's a crutch, and then eventually you should get to the point where you don't need these any longer. But even for my own practice, and I've been doing this for quite some time, there are times when just sitting and in a particular pose or sitting in a chair or doing a lying or a walking meditation, my mind's too distracted, it's all over the place. And there are days, even with the best mindfulness meditators, that they can't keep that focus. But that's where a tool like this comes in and can help you. So I've just went and reviewed 4 different products, 2 actually on 2 different platforms, and the third extra one, which is outside the Zen Meditation Timer. So 5 total. I hope you enjoyed this, and good luck with your mindfulness meditation practice.